Yeah, this is Miss Elfe, your favorite chef. Yes, it's that time of the year again. I know every home is going to be smelling yummy. Turkey season. So today's edition, I'm going to make some yummy stuff with turkey. Fried turkey, turkey muffin bites, turkey stuffed manicotti, jollof stuffed roasted turkey. Let's get started. Here are my ingredients: my 2 fresh turkeys, ginger garlic onion, my pasta shells, spring onions, fresh onions, my minced turkey, carrot, my rubbing spice, peppers, Miss Elfie chicken seasoning, and some rice, kale, flour, oil, tomato sauce. Guys, get this party started already. Yes. So with my 2 turkeys, one is for the fried turkey, which I'm cutting up into pieces. So then it can be, like snackable, whatever you want to call it. So I'm washing it, getting it all clean, and then I'm ready to season it. As you can see, this mixture here, it's my garlic, ginger, and onions. And because I have a lot of cooking to make today, I decided to blend it all together and use it bit by bit on each item I'm cooking. I did the same thing with my herbs. So this is all my favorite herbs that I usually cook with. And intentionally left Miss Elfie chicken seasoning out just because I wanted you guys to see this. And as I always do, I use my own seasoning, and this is a special product coming out soon. Yep. So if had it not been that I have a lot to do today, I would have seasoned this 2 days ahead of time. But because I have a lot of cooking, I'm going to marinate this and have it sit. Yes, have it sit while I work on the other products. So you can do the same too and have it well marinated. By the time you'll be done with the other stuff, it should be ready for you to fry. At this point, I'm going to boil this brine for my roasted turkey. Yeah, I decided to boil it because I want all my herbs to diffuse in the water very well for best results. You really want your turkey to taste good. So these are all my favorite herbs: thyme, black pepper, bay leaf, salt, and all that goodness. So any favorite seasoning of your choice will be great for you. At this point, I'm going to soak my manicotti in hot water so it will just soften it and get it ready when I'm ready to fill it. So make sure you soak it. Do not cook it. If not, you won't get the best result. Yep. So I'm going to soak this for like 20 to 30 minutes while I work on the filling. Yes, our brine is ready. Look at the way it's boiling. Man, it smells so good. So I'm going to let it cool off while I prep my turkey. Yes. So I use this little pin to poke holes in it. Yes, the reason being that you want your brine to really get some entryways into your turkey. So poke as many holes that is you want. This is a Miss Elfie way, but you can do it the best way you want. And get your brine bag, yes, and set your turkey in it so that it can really get some tightness in there while getting all the juice and all of that into your meat. So that's my brine. It's really cool right now. I'm going to soak my turkey in it. Some people do it cold water. It's all your choice, but this is how I do mine. And then have it sit. Best results is doing it overnight. So by morning, it's ready for you to bake. Yes. Now I'm going to make my filling. I decided to do jollof to fill my turkey. Yes, the Ghana jollof. Yep, whatever filling you want, it's your choice. But this Thanksgiving is a Miss Elfe style. So this is the same ginger, garlic, onion that I blended. I'm using it, but it's like the base for everything I'm doing today. Have it fry for a little bit, and then add my tomato sauce and all the other goodness to it. So the stew is ready. I'm going to put in my rice. Then my mixed seasoning. And the little trick here this time is I'm not adding any water because I'm going to use it as a stuffing, and there's a lot of water already in my turkey. So that is what is going to cook this. Once you put water in, it's going to be mushy and you won't get the very nice, soft, kind of flaky rice you want. So no water. And another trick, you only half cook the rice. The rice has to be half cooked. You don't cook it all the way up because it will finish its cooking in the turkey. So I'm going to cover it and let it just cook for like 10 minutes and it should be done. Now I'm going to start with the turkey muffin bites. Yep. So this is minced turkey or ground turkey. I'm going to add my other seasonings to it and then have it baked. And like I said, my base, there we go. I'm putting in my garlic onion mixture. Then my raw bean mix. So it's basically the same ingredients that are the same seasoning that I'm using for it all. So that is the best way to use your seasonings when you are cooking in bulk. So I'm adding in my flour, or I said bulk, cooking in varieties. It saves you time opening bottles after bottles. And then I'm going to mix it in very, very well. I didn't add any butter or oil because there's a lot of fat in turkey already. So you want to just make it very lean with no fat in it. Like let the natural fat in the turkey cook it. So this is more like a savory dish. Nothing sweet, nothing, basically nothing sweet, but something good for your kids as well because they're not biting into any bone or nothing. They can munch on it. And you as the adult, this is the best snack too. After Thanksgiving, you can still have this in your fridge and it's a grab and go. Yeah. So I'm going to add my egg now. And like I always say, make sure you crack your eggs in a bowl before you put it in your main dish. Yeah, that's the catch. There was a shell right there. So, ready? It goes in there. Then mix it very well. I'm adding my baking powder. A little bit of baking powder just to help it rise. I don't want it so hard as rock. And you can substitute the flour with breadcrumbs or any light grainy one. I use the flat because I really want it to look like a muffin. So that's what I use. And then you can use any cute baking pans you want. I'm using this little square pans for the bites. And yep, the tradition, I'm going to use my hand to do the mixing. It always gives me the best results. So use your hands if you want to. Don't be scared. Yes, it's your hands and it's your food. So now I'm going to take it bit by bit and push it into these little squares and then bake it. So my oven is already preheated at 350. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to push it down a little bit, hit it on the table so everything will really settle at the bottom. Yes. A quick sneak peek at the jollof. Yes, it's ready. So I'm going to let it cool off. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the Mccarty filling. So this is the other half of my minced turkey. I'm going to add my ingredients just like I did. The same base, which you all know already. And then we'll add my kale, my salt, all my other seasonings. And this I'm adding a little bit of cheese because I forgot a lot of stuff in there. I'm not a huge fan of cheese, so I don't really use it too much. But if you do, you can do half and half of the cheese and of the turkey, so you can have a combination. I'm adding my spring onions, and then like you can stuff it with vegetables as well. And this is my minced herbs. So that's basically that. And then I'm adding Parmesan cheese. Yes, Parmesan cheese. And then we'll mix it all in. That's all I want. I really don't do cheese. So mix it in very, very well. I mean, mix it very well so that every bite you get has a piece of everything, all the goodness in it. Yes, so now I'm just going to put a little bit of my tomato sauce as a base in my baking pan and then start filling my pasta shells. Make sure you cover the whole bottom so that your shells can cook, because this tomato sauce has a lot of water in it. So the more you have it covered, the more the shells can cook. There you go. So after I soaked it in the water, you see how it looks. It's very, very soft, and you gotta be gentle. If not, it's going to break, and then you won't have it holding your filling very well. You're gonna have it all piping out or breaking and making your whole dish look very messy. So you gotta be gentle with it while you do your filling. Yes. And the best way is to use a piping tube. I was just too lazy to go through all that hassle. But yeah, if you have a piping tube, it's so easy. You stick it in. You don't have to even push your meat in the pasta too hard for it to break. So you just have to hold it and then pipe it in just like that, so you get your best results. Beautiful. We are almost halfway through. Yes, and it's always good to have help in the kitchen. So if you have someone helping, there you go. You should be all done. At this point, I'm going to cover it with another tomato sauce. And like I said, I don't like too much cheese. If not, you could have put some cheese on it before you put your tomato sauce on top, but I don't, so I'm just going to leave it like that and just sprinkle a little bit of the Parmesan cheese on top. And my oven is already heated with the muffin bites in there, so I'm just going to add this to it and they all will bake together. Today is a joint service. Yes, have fun when you're cooking on Thanksgiving Day. Yep, ready for the oven. So after a few hours later, my turkey is ready, so I'm going to boil it and then fry it afterwards. Yeah, add a little bit of water. Yes. So now back to my turkey stuffing. I'm going to put in my veggies. These are peppers, carrots, some onions, and then mix it all together and then use it as my stuffing. So this is the last part of my mixture. So I'm putting it together to make a rub for the turkey. Yes. So yeah, I got my turkey out of the brine, patted it a little bit, and then there you go with my filling. I'm going to stuff it up. And unfortunately, I didn't get the regular food turkey. I got a tricked one, so this one has no legs and arms, but it's okay. I'm working with it. That's what I say. Work with whatever you got. So I'm pushing it. Make sure it's really stuffed. And the good thing about stuffing it, it still gives your turkey some body after it's baked. It doesn't shrink. So stuff it and make sure it looks good. Yes. Okay, so then I'm going to flip it over so it can get covered and get cooked. And here you go. Beautiful. So at this point, I'm going to rub my seasoning all over it. And the brine is of no use at this point, so you can just trash it. Yep. Let me cover it all up, and then guess what? It's ready for the oven. Yummy. Yes. And another trick here is, I know most of you do it anyways, make sure the first hour or two of your turkey, you cover it with the foil so the heat can really cook your meat without burning it. Yeah, I've seen a lot of burnt turkeys, and I feel like it's because you left it open. You left it open, so the heat, instead of cooking it, was just, burning it. Yeah, I'm just drizzling a little bit of oil on it, but cover it with foil and let the heat stay in there and do the cooking for you, and it helps it cook really faster than usual, and you will not have blood in the bones. Or of course you're going to temp it before you serve, but sometimes you still have some blood in the bones, which I think is not healthy. So cover it up, and still the oven is already heated, so I'm just adding it to it. A quick sneak peek on my fried turkey. So it's still boiling nicely, and someone asks, why didn't you just fry it right away? You really want it to be juicy. That's the goal. So to me, frying it directly kind of takes too much long and dries out your turkey. So you cook it and then you fry. Now back to my turkey. But you see all the goodness in the oven. Everything is taking its time to cook. It's been a while, so the muffin bite is ready. Yeah, look at that goodness, the golden brownish and all that. And then my fried turkey meat, It's ready. So now I'm going to take it out of the water and let it cool off. And then let's get frying. Use whichever oil you want. So whichever way, it's healthy. It's Thanksgiving season. Everything you eat is healthy. Now let's get fried. So you fry it till it's golden brown, and then, honey, eat. Eat. That's what I said. Miss Elfe says, do what? Eat. Man, it smells so good in here. Look at that good. Oh my God, Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. Look at that. Look at that. And man, it smells so good. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. This is the thing. It smells so good. Of all the foods I'm cooking, this is my favorite. And my Mccarty is ready too. Look at the beauty. And I kind of missed it. So I added a little bit of sharp shredded cheddar cheese to it, just to give it that little yellow. So just a little information. That was when I checked it halfway through, and I added a little bit. And like I said, when you take time to fill it, it comes out whole and clean. You don't have your meat popping out. Now look at that goodness too. Man, beautiful. Beautiful. So turkey can be made so many ways, and your guests will love it. Yes, now I'm going to taste it, man. Man, it's so good. It's soft. It's tasty. Try it. Please add this to your menu, and your guests will love you. It's hot, 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 hot. Full of goodness. Yes. Now let me check on my turkey. Yeah, so it's ready. So I'm just going to take off the foil, put it on broil so I can get my golden brown, and also have my skin, the skin on the turkey too, crisp. Now look at that. Tell me this is not a beautiful girl. Man, that is, yes. I wish you were here to taste it. Look at that meat. That meat. And then let me dig in my jollof stuffing. Man. Yes, yes, yes. Tastes so good having the direct broth of the turkey cooking that jollof. That is heaven. Now, the fried turkey, I don't even know what to say. It just tastes so good. Try this, people. Try this and you will love it. You will love it. And then my turkey muffin bite. Look at that soft and that goodness. So this is more like a semi-meat loaf, but it really isn't. Yes, but your babies will love this. They can munch on it all day, running about having fun. So yeah, look at all this goodness and this beauty. Man, happy Thanksgiving. Make sure this Thanksgiving is one of a kind. Cook it all out, invite people, eat, have fun. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. From Miss Elfe Catering Service. Good food, good mood. Yeah.